Good morning all to my channel Raj Education. So in my previous video I have explained you I have started a new lesson from our history, that is the chapter 3, the Indus Valley Civilization. So I have completed the first 2 pages of the chapter. Today I will continue from page 24 and I think I will complete 2 pages of this chapter. So first comes the public building, and each and every things is written on the board. Please look it carefully. So public buildings. So in the previous video we learned that there were many types of dwelling houses, and there are a very large number of dwelling houses found in the Indus Valley Civilization, and the three structures, the three most main interesting structures have been found in the Indus Valley Civilization. So they are the Great Bath, it is located in Mohenjo-daro, the Assembly Hall, this is located in Mohenjo-daro, and the Great Granary, which is located in Harappa. So Great Bath and the Assembly Hall, these two are located in the Mohenjo-daro, and the Great Granary is located in the Harappa. Now we will learn about this three one by one. First comes the Great Bath. Great Bath, it is like in the Great Bath of the Mohenjo-daro, it looks like a swimming pool, which there is also changing rooms in that swimming pool, and there are galleries present on the 4 sides of the swimming pool. So there are galleries also present on the 4 sides of the Great Bath. And the purpose of the Great Bath, the main purpose of the Great Bath is not known to us, but from the structures, from the way of building, the historians they suggested 2 purposes. One is public bath and second is religious. So the Great Bath, it can be built for public bathing, or the Great Bath is used for religious purposes. And there was also a drainage system in the Great Bath to clear the tank. Now comes the Assembly Hall. Assembly Hall, it is located in the Mohenjo-daro, and it is also one of the important structure located in the Mohenjo-daro. And what is the Assembly Hall? What is the structure? The Assembly Hall, it was a pillared hall. The Assembly Hall is a pillared hall with 20 square brick pillars, which is arranged in 4 rows. So the Assembly Hall, it is a pillared hall. The Assembly Hall, it is a pillared hall which has 20 square bricks pillars, and these were arranged in the 4 rows. And the purpose of this Assembly Hall is not known to us, but some historians think that it is used for collective prayer, or it could have been used for public meeting, or the Assembly Hall could be a part of a large palace. So these were the three thoughts of the historians. But the purposes of the purposes of the Great Bath, Assembly Hall, Great Granary, the purposes, they are not clear or known to us. The historians they thought by looking at the building system, they thought of some clues and they identified the place, but it is not exactly that Assembly Hall it is collective prayer or public meeting or part of a large palace. It is not clear, but the historians by looking at the structures, they just thought or that this can be the purpose of the Assembly Hall. And the Great Granary, it is located in Harappa, and it is It has 2 rows of rooms, and in one row it is, here is the calculation given, in one row there are 6 rooms. So in 2 rows there are 2 rows, so 2 rows means 6 into 2, 12 rooms. So there are 12 rooms in the great granary, and these rooms were used for storing food grains. These rooms were used for storing food grains. So the great granary, it is a huge bridge structure with 12 rooms, and they were used for storing food grains. And there was, these granaries were usually built near the river banks, because they used to store food grains, and they cultivate the crops near the river banks. So it could be easy for them to store the food grains, so that's why they built the granaries near the river bank, so that it could be easier for them to store the food grains for their own needs and for their future consumptions only. And these granaries, they tell us that the people of the Indus Valley Civilization, they grew a lot of fruit crops. Now, life of the people. The growth of agriculture ensured food security. The growth of agriculture, the growth of agriculture ensured food security, means if there is not well built agriculture, then there will be food shortage. But as the Indus Valley people, they grow crops, food crops, or their a lot of food crops, or there was a very well built agriculture, and that's why the the agriculture, they ensured the food security of the Indus Valley Civilization. Means Indus Valley Civilization, they never faced food shortages. And wheat, out of this, wheat was mostly the main crop. Wheat was the main crop eaten by the people of the Indus Valley Civilization. Now it is tell that the barley, date plum, fruit, vegetable, meat, fish, egg, milk, these were also common. These foods were also eaten by the Indus Valley people, but among these, wheat was the main crop which was eaten by the people of the Indus Valley Civilization. Wheat was the main crop. Now comes about the dress and ornaments. So the Indus Valley Civilization, they mostly preferred to wear cotton and woolen clothes. And both men and women, they used to wear 2 pieces dress. The lower garment of men is present day dhoti, and the lower garment of the woman is present day like a skirt. And the upper garment for both men and women were same, and the upper garment, it's like a present day shawl. Now comes about the ornaments. It is not that in the Indus Valley Civilization, it is not told that the women can only wear jewelries, but it was common for both men and women to wear jewelries. Okay, now it was common for both men and women to wear jewelries, and necklace, finger rings, amulets, earrings, bangles and anklets, these were the ornaments owned by the people of the Indus Valley Civilization. And the ornaments, they were usually made of gold, silver, ivory, copper, shell and bowl. These were the main metals which was used for making the ornaments of that time. Now comes the household articles. The household articles, things of various shapes. Household articles of various shapes, various types, various sizes had been found in the Indus Valley sites, in the sites of the Indus Valley Civilization. And some of the household articles are spindles, needles, combs, eggs, knives, and fish hooks. These were some of the household articles used by the people of the Indus Valley Civilization. And these household articles were mostly made of copper, and the ivory it is used for making handles. So these were mostly used made of copper, and sometime, not all time, it is probably that they used ivory in making medals. In case of some household articles, they used ivory to make the handles of that articles. Now come the recreation and entertainment. So entertainment recreation part is here. So indoor games, dance and music, these are the three main forms of entertainment of the people of the Indus Valley Civilization. And the remains of various games, statues of dancers have been found in the sites of the Indus Valley Civilization. And the children they used to play with wheel-cut whistles and animal figurines were used by the children of the Indus Valley Civilization. And these things, wheel-cut whistles and animal figurines, they were mostly made of terracotta. Now comes the occupation. Occupation means the job. What were the jobs? So what were the jobs? See, there the Indus Valley Civilization, they practiced a wide range of occupation. Out of these, they were the most mainly occupations were farmers, weavers, potters, metal workers, toy makers, dwellers, masonry and bricklaying, boat building and stone cutting. So these all are the occupations which were practiced by the Indus Valley people. So just imagine these all were all these things tell us that the Indus Valley people, they practiced a wide range of occupation. A lot of occupations were available in that point of time. Now comes agriculture and animal rearing. So agriculture was a main occupation of the Indus Valley Civilization, because the Indus Valley Civilization was built near the river banks, and the river banks it ensured enough water for the crops, and with the help of the water they can easily water their crops. So the crops, they never faced any water shortages. So the fertile soil, the rivers ensured fertile soil, and the fertile soil it helps the crops to grow much better. So the fertile soil and the Indus River, they ensured enough crop, or a lot of crops for the Indus Valley people. So they never faced any problem in the field of agriculture because of the Indus River. The Indus River, they helped a lot in the agriculture. And that time farmers, they used the iron plows to till their land. So the iron plows were used by the farmers to till their land. And the farmers, that time the farmers they grow wheat. Here it is given that the farmers of the Indus Valley Civilization used to grow wheat, barley, peas, lentils, mustard, cotton, sesame and rice. So these were the food which were grown by the farmers of the Indus Valley Civilization. And they also used to reared animals like cattle, goats, sheep, pigs, buffaloes, donkeys, camels, dogs and cats. So these were the animals which were reared by the people of the Indus Valley. Now the cattle, they were mainly used in the agriculture, and dogs and cats, they were kept as pets in the home. So dogs and cats, they were kept as pets in the homes of the Indus Valley people. And the sheep, goats, buffaloes and pigs, they were mainly reared for milk. They were reared for milk and meat. And donkeys and camels, they were used as the beasts of burden. So these were the animals which were reared by the Indus Valley people, and which animal is used for which purpose, it is also written. Now, the first evidence of dentistry had been found in the Indus Valley. So, the first evidence of dentistry, the first evidence of a dentistry has been found in the Indus Valley only. Now, in the remains, the archaeologists have found a drilling. In the remains, the archaeology have found a drilling in a person's teeth, and this remain is found in the Mehegar. These remains were found in Mehegar, and in the remains, the archaeologists, they have found drilling that a person is drilling, that a dentist is drilling a person's teeth. Now comes the art and craft. Art and crafts. So several types of art and there were several types of art and craft in the Indus Valley Civilization, and among these, pottery making. Sorry, there is a mistake. It is written pottery. It will be actual. So pottery making, seal and bead making, metal casting and jewelry designing, these were the main crafts. These were the important or main crafts which were practiced by the Indus Valley people. And various beads made of gold, silver, shale and semi-precious stones have been found in the Indus Valley side. So all these things tell us that the Indus Valley civilization was very much advanced in the field of agriculture, in the field of building public structures, ornaments, dress and ornaments, in the occupations, in the animal rearings, in the craft. So all these things tell us that the Indus Valley civilization was very much advanced in the field of all these things. And there are also a wide range of occupation was also practiced by the people of the Indus Valley. And all these things tell us that the Indus Valley civilization was an urban civilization. Okay, so next day we will continue from page 26. So today up to this I will not go further. We will meet in my next video. So up till bye bye, and please like, share and subscribe my channel to get this type of new videos on studies. Please like and subscribe.